Good morning, children. In the previous classes, we have seen how to calculate HCF or the LCM using the repeated division method. In today's class, let us see how can we recheck the HCF or the LCM that we have calculated for the given numbers. So the numbers which I have taken is 18 and 30. I want you to quickly pause the video over here and find out the HCF and the LCM for these two numbers using whichever method you are comfortable. Hope you must have got the solution. The HCF of 18 and 30 is 6 and the LCM of 18 and 30 is 90. So let us see how can we be very sure whether the HCF or the LCM that we have calculated is correct. So this is a small trick which you can use it for HCF now. HCF, the F stands for factor, isn't it? And you're trying to find out the highest common factor of 18 and 30. So because F stands for factors, you need to list out the factors of a number. But which number? Should I list out the factors of 18 or 30? You need to list out the factors of 18. So that too in a descending order. So what we will do, let us list out the factors of 18 this way. 1 18s is an 18, 2 9s is 18, 3 6 is 18. In 4 and 5 table we don't get an 18, and in 6 table we get an 18, and which is already included in your list, so you can stop listing out the factors. So these are the factors of 18 starting from a 1 till the number itself. So now what you have to do is start with the largest factor of 18, because here we are trying to find out the highest common factor. So you need to start with the highest factor. So now you need to think it this way. Is 18 a factor of 30? No, it is not a factor of 30. So now just go down, go to the next highest factor. Is 9 a factor of 30? Does 30 come in your 9 table? No. Now you can still go down. So 6 is the next highest factor. So in 6 table, do you get a 30? Yes, we do. Which means the HCF of 18 and 30 is a 6. And you must have got 6 as the HCF using the repeated division method too. So let us now see how to check if the LCM that we got is correct. In HCF, you started listing out the factors of the smallest number in your list. But to check if the LCM that we have got is correct or wrong, you will list out the multiples, but you list out the multiples of the highest number in your list. That means here we have to list out the multiples of 30. So always remember, if it is HCF, you will list out the factors in a descending order for the smallest number. Similarly, when you are listing out the multiples to check if the LCM is correct or wrong, you are going to list out the multiples of the highest number in your list. So let us list out a few multiples of it, because the multiples list is never ending. 31 is 30, 32 is 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and it goes on. Let us see if we can check if the 90 is the LCM of 18 and 30. So start with the smallest multiple, because L stands for least. You are trying to find out the least common multiple. So we'll start with the least multiple of your 30. So is 30 a multiple of 18? Does 30 come in your 18 table? No. So move ahead to the next multiple which you have, 60. Does 60 come in your 18 table? No again. Now let's move ahead to the next multiple, 90. Does 90 come in your 18 table? Yes, of course. Which means the LCM of 18 and 30 is 90. We got the same solution when we calculated it using repeated division method too. This is one method which you can always use to recheck your solutions. Now, shall we apply the shortcut for 3 numbers now? So you can take these numbers and quickly find the HCF and the LCM using the repeated division method or any other method that you know. So your numbers are 12, 20 and 40. Find out its HCF and LCM. You can pause the video over here. So did you get the HCF and the LCM? So your HCF should be 4 and your LCM should be 120. Let us see if we have calculated it correct or wrong. Let us first check for HCF. So as I told you earlier, you're going to list out the factors because F stands for factors. That you are listing out the factors of the smallest number in your list, so which is your 12. Let us start listing out its factors. 1 12 is a 12, 2 6 is a 12, 3 4 is a 12. The next number which I have to check is a 4 is already in my list, so I can stop my search for factors. So these are the factors of 12, and because we are trying to find the highest, I'll start with the highest factor. I'll first check for one number. Does 12 come in? Is 12 a factor of my 20? No. If it is not satisfying, if it is not a factor of one of your numbers, you need not check with the other number. That is how the rule goes on. So 12 cannot be my HCF. Now let me check with the 6. Is 6 a factor of my 20? No again. So I need not check with the 40. At every stage you are checking each number whether it is a factor of all the numbers, all the other numbers in your list. Even if it is not satisfying one of your numbers, you need not check it with the other number. But in this case, both your 12 and 6 are not factors of your 42. So let us go ahead with the next factor, highest factor. It's a 4. So is 4 a factor of my 20? Yes. We need to check it with the 42. So is 4 a factor of 40? Yes, of course, again. If I had a fourth number in my list, I should check it with that fourth number also. But as in case, I am checking with the other two numbers in my list. And 4 is a factor of both the numbers. Which means that your 4 is the highest common factor. Now let us see, is 120 our LCM? So let me write the numbers again. And the LCM which we should get is 120. So as you can recall the rule, you're going to list down the multiples, that too the multiples of the highest number in your list. So start listing it down. 41 is 40, 42 is 80, 120, 160, 200, 240 and goes on. So let us see if we can check. So first is the 40. So is 40 a multiple of my 20? Yes. I need to check it with the other number. Is 40 a multiple of 12 also? No. Which means that 40 cannot be my least common multiple. Even if it is not becoming a multiple of one of the numbers, it cannot be your least common multiple. So then I'll go ahead with the next number, 80. Does 80 come in your 20 table? Yes, of course. But it is not a multiple of my 12. So it cannot be my LCM. Now it is time for us to check with the 120. Does 120 come in my 20 table? Is it a multiple of 20? Yes. Is 120 a multiple of 12 too? Yes, of course. So now we can stop our search, and this 120 is my LCM, and you have got the same LCM when you calculated it using the repeated division method. So children, hope you have understood how we can identify the HCF or the LCM using the shortcut. We must also understand one more thing. If my numbers are like this, and if I am trying to find out whether the HCF which I have calculated or the LCM which I have calculated is correct or wrong, if I start listing out the factors of 48 to check if the HCF is correct, it becomes little difficult to identify whether that factor is a factor of 64 also or a 96 also. Similarly, in the case of LCM, if I start listing out the multiples of 96 itself, I need to do calculations and then list it out, and to figure out whether it is a multiple of my other numbers in the list also is little bit difficult. So this kind of method you can always use it for small numbers or for the numbers for which you can list out the factors or the multiples very easily. In that case, this method will definitely help you. But otherwise, you can go back to the repeated division method which you are using. Think if it is HCF, did you use the right rule for HCF? Or if you have calculated the LCM, the rules, just think about the rule that you have used. Did you apply it correctly at each and every stage? Is your calculation correct at each and every stage? Did you multiply all the vertical numbers correctly to find out the HCF and the LCM correct? That would be the best method always, but otherwise also if your numbers is small, you can always use this shortcut. So would you like to try on your own? So here are your numbers. So as I have given 10, 15 and 25, find its HCF and LCM using the repeated division method or any other method which you are using, and try to use the shortcut and check whether your solutions are correct. Maybe you can take one more group of numbers, 30 and 45. Happy learning.